Thursday. Welcome to tonight's Team Zoom. We're going to talk about a few different things. The plan was I was going to do more conversation pieces and show you guys how the conversation goes. But I'm in my sports mom era, and I'm finding out quickly that the little time that I had is becoming very, 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 very much smaller. So wishful thinking. And I'm also on day 3 of my reset, and I'm ready to. Okay, so my patients are small and yeah. All right, so I'm excited. Like you guys are on fire. This is the time where you guys are starting to see. It's crazy because normally we think of like the holidays being like nobody wants to spend money, nobody's going to do anything. No, this is when the momentum starts for 2025 because people are needing the money, they're wanting to make the money, they're wanting to try and stay on track, and we have all the things, especially with free resets this month. So I asked a few girls if they could share what they're doing. So I literally have a bit in my back office today, which is not like me at all. I saw Izzy added somebody, Caitlin's girl just added somebody. I think somebody else joined. Like you guys are doing an incredible job. The chats are going crazy. Like our events are huge. You guys' excitement is huge. You guys in your videos, like I love it. And it's literally you showing up, you showing your face. It's excitement, it's contagious, and it's like that's momentum. That's where it comes from. Is like you guys showing up, showing your face, and you're excited because all day long we can post and text and this and that, but when we show up in a different way as excited and like I'm doing it and I'm doing it confidently, like there is just a whole different energy, and that's what people are looking for. So tonight I asked a few girls if they could share, and I'm going to go ahead and ask Isabel first. I'm going to give her a second. She's nervous to talk, but I'm super proud of her. Last month she went gold and she just earned the cruise, and she's having incredible conversations, and she's building leaders. This is the key, y'all. There are weaknesses and there's strengths that you have to find within yourself. Okay. And Isabella is very good at creating leaders, and she's trying to figure out what she's good at. And I'm going to let her just share all her snippets, tips, all the things that she wants to talk about when creating leaders. I'm going to shut up. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm only nervous because you asked me last minute and I didn't have time to prepare. Okay. I didn't have time to write notes, but I did. So, like Jess said, I am good at creating leaders. I'm going to be honest, I am not that great at recruiting people. And I found that out a couple months ago when I saw all these people adding people, and I messaged Jess and I'm like, what the hell? Like, what am I doing wrong? And she's like, you just have to find your strength. And we know that it's you create leaders. I've created 3 leaders so far, Megan being one. Hey girl. um, so I feel like for me, whenever I'm talking to somebody about practice first, I have planted seeds back in May when I started. I've been planting those seeds, I've been watering them, and they're just starting to sprout. But I always make sure I'm building that relationship and I'm keeping that relationship. I'm following up. And I'm not just following up with like the business, be like, hey, like, did you get my message? Hey, are you still interested? Hey, do you have any questions? No, I'm not doing that. Okay. Because we always talk about that, like, we don't want to be that girl. So I'm not being that girl. I follow up in a way of I respond to their stories. Oh my gosh, you look so cute. Oh my gosh, like that looks so fun. One girl, it was like Halloween, happy Halloween. Like I am posting on their posts. I am posting in their stories. They're responding to their stories. I'm building that relationship because I feel like that's how we become that girl, that MLM girl, is when we come to somebody about trying the products or doing the business. And when they first tell us no, we just don't reach back out. Because I feel like for them, that's like, oh, so I know what you wanted from me. And we're proving that point by not having that relationship and keeping that relationship with them. So always be building that relationship. And like I said, I feel like just now these seeds that I planted back in May are just starting to sprout. And that cruise, they pay attention to you when you are in that cruise, huh, Caitlin? When they see you got that cruise, they're like, oh, wait a minute. So that is a big thing. If you are close to getting this cruise, you don't have an like get the dang cruise, okay? Because that's really going to get people to notice you and believe you and be like, oh, it's not a scam. Maybe she's not BSing us. No. And then the other thing is when I'm talking to people, when it comes to like products and getting people on like the gut health journey, part of Plexus is that, but it is also the business. It's not an option to not share the business. That is part of like the process. Okay. Like you talk to them about the products, their gut health, what their goals are. You recommend them their products. They pick one, you add the cart, you put the cart together, you send it to them. And then right after that, you say, hey, by the way, if you have 3 friends do this with you, you can make $300. And this month, if you have 4 friends, you can make 500. So who's somebody you think you would want to do this with, or who would want to do this with you? And even if they say like, no, like I had one girl who said something and I was like, it's not a requirement. Like you don't have to, but it's silly not to. Like, why would you not want to get your products paid for and make extra cash? So yeah, I would definitely make that all part of your process. Like you get them started and right away, you're not wasting any time. You're not waiting until they get their products in. That is right after. And I just learned that because when I first started, I was not that girl. I think I even told Jess one time, like, I want to wait until they get their products to see, and like that'll really help them. But I believe in these products so much. I am so confident in these products that I'm like, let's start sharing. And I actually had one girl tonight who she saw that I earned the cruise. She saw my post about me earning the cruise and she messaged me. She's like, I want to earn a cruise. I'm like, you totally can. Like, we can earn you a cruise. Let's go. And today I sent her recommendations. She was into it. She actually like purchased, which I've never had somebody when I send them a cart purchase it within that same night. They always ghost my ass. Okay. But she posted it. And then right away I was like, all right, here's the deal. You can make $500 this month if you find, she's like, I don't know. I can ask. Well, first I was like, do you have anybody that would want to do this with you? And she's like, I don't know. I can ask. I'm not sure. And I'm like, well, you can, because if you find 3 people, 3 people, $300, 4 people, $400. I'm just saying. And now she was like, what? Okay. And she's already made a post. She posted in her story tonight. She hasn't even got her product. She just ordered them. And she posted in her story, like, who wants to do this reset with me? So you just don't make it an option not to say anything. Like you have to say something about the business. And that's how I got leaders because Megan didn't have a choice. Okay. No choice. You're going to do it. So, yep.
It's true. It really is true. When you show up confidently, people respond differently. And when you say, we're doing this is how we're going to do it. And you give them a guide and you hold their hand a little bit of step of the way and you say, fly, birdie, fly, they're going to go and do it. So if you are not good about presenting the opportunity, get better at it. How do you get better at it? You start doing it more. So
Right.
just get better at it. If you want help, ask for help. But the way to do it is just be yourself. And I'll say it over and over, like you're talking to somebody in the grocery store, like you're on a Zoom, like, but the more that you hold back and the more that you sound less confident, why would they want to do it? They're going to question you like, do you want me to do this? Are you sure?
Right. And I also was listening to Christina Williams, like her training. She's really good. I do like her. And she literally was like, unless they tell me, leave me alone, I don't want to do this, it's not a no. Keep following up, keep reaching out, keep building that relationship. Like, unless they like, stop, I don't want to, I'm going to keep building. I'm going to keep being in your messages. I'm just saying.
Yes, exactly. And it's true. And this is exciting. Like, not just because you earn a cruise, but you have wholeheartedly, even before you actually got started with me, you loved the products and you told people about it. So if you need to find your love for the products or find your love for the business, go and find what motivates you. Every single day when I'm a little tired or I'm like, man, this didn't go my way or whatever, I will go and listen to a training video. I will go and find some sort of inspiration. But if you are not inspired, if you're not excited, if your energy is just not up, go and build it. Go and build it. You have to. It starts with you. We can't always find the motivation. It's discipline every single day. Okay, so now we're gonna hear from Megan, who has been killing it. She went senior silver last month. She's well on her way to earning the cruise as well, and she is Isabel's level 1, and she is also creating leaders. So Megan, what is it that you're doing to do the things?
Hey guys. So I'm gonna be quiet because I don't feel very good. But for me, the biggest thing, I've had a lot of success with growing out. Like I'm able to like get the sale with the products, and then from there is when I plant the seed about the business, because I'm the kind of person, for me, that I need to try to have the products first, and I know like it's okay to share without the products, 100% okay for that. But me and the kind of person I am, I just try to like do that with the people that are under me, if that makes sense. And for me, you gotta be quiet, okay? Sorry, guys. Um, for me, it's I share the products and I'll like make a post on Facebook, or I'll make a post on my Instagram story, and I'll get a lot of people like commenting on it or liking the post, for example. So on Instagram, if somebody loves my story, I will immediately message them, be like, hey, thanks for showing love. And then they're like, yeah, I'm actually kind of curious in what you're doing. And that is like where I'm getting a lot of stuff, like a lot of people who want to buy the products from me from. And then once they get their products, I have two girls. I waited until I want to say their first subscription like went through a second time, because that made me feel like they were going to be consistent with the products. I introduced the business to them, and hold on, baby. My one friend, she keeps trying to share. That is a weakness of mine. Like I have a hard time getting my friends to share the products. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So I get
water.
Okay, go get water, baby.
No, I want to be water.
No, you're sick. You're not drinking my water.
I'm not sick.
So I get a lot of. Please stop. I get a lot of. Sorry, guys. I get a lot of my business from growing out, which is going to be good in the long run too. Like if I don't want to have to rely on, other people to be successful for me. I think just you mentioned that to me, and it made me it made me more confident about it. So that's how I do it. It's not easy because I will say I'm pretty darn consistent on my stories, and I do post a lot, and I know people probably get really annoyed. But also another note I had was just being relatable. Like I try really hard to be relatable. I don't only talk about the business on my social media. I don't only post about that. I post a lot of my kids and the craziness, and just like you better pick that. Oh my god. Sorry guys. A lot of life experiences that I go through, and then I'll get like a lot of attention. Like if something funny happens with my kids, I'll get a lot of people saying, oh my gosh, that's so funny. And then from there, I know they're watching. So I will not let that seed go. Like I will continue to talk to them. I will continue to reach out to them and comment on their stuff. And then like, I don't know, if I see something like if a sale happens, they're the people I send it to. And I will always send sales to people, like even if they haven't bought the products yet, because I'm like, look, if you're looking for a chance, here it is. Take advantage of the sale. So yeah, that was a short, very disorganized snippet. I'm sorry.
No, you did great. And I love that
Oh, where'd I go?
in your stories, you're very real. You have the kids with you, and that's what I love, is that people want to see, like, you do not have to have a picture perfect life. Like we're
Right.
all doing this in the life. And I love when you sent me that video of that you did Monat for how long?
So I did Monet for about 2 years, maybe longer, and I worked my tail off for that, and I made nothing. It was horrible. It was just a waste of my time. So it's like not something like Plexus. I have so much belief in the Plexus products, and like it really literally boosts my lifestyle. Like I didn't have my Vital Biome for I can't tell you how long, and I was losing my absolute mind. So like I haven't been able to post about it because I took it today, but then I got I just been really sick today. So tomorrow I plan on posting about my plan of IM. But that's what people need. They need chill pills, you know? My
Yeah, you're
child right
right.
now.
And that's what people want to relate to, is not the graphic salesy stuff, is people want to be able to know you and get and see like you're a real person and with real problems and they can relate. It's true. Awesome. Thank you, Megan. I know you got
You're
chaos.
welcome. Yeah, sorry. My life's
You're
it's okay. It's been a day.
It's real life. Okay. Now Caitlin is going to share, and she's been doing an amazing job. She just helped a few people help a few people and earn the cruise as well, and just doing an amazing job. And of course, she's busy homeschooling, animals, the kids, baseball, all the things. So take it away, Caitlin. Tell us all the things.
Oh my gosh, I could not get my phone unmuted. I'm
There you
sorry.
go. You're good.
I'm like struggling to figure out how to get it unmuted. So just as both as Izzy and Megan have said, I mean, staying consistent, and honestly, you girls put a fire up underneath my ass, because there are days when I sit here and I'm like, oh my gosh, not Megan, Megan has recruited people and Izzy's recruiting people, and I'm like over here like I like hit gold by myself, and why did I not like share the business? And it's not that I haven't tried sharing the business. I just didn't stay consistent with sharing the business, and I didn't push harder, and I didn't share about it more. And I'm like, I got to get my, like, you guys just lit a fire up underneath my ass, and I'm like, I'm done with this. I'm going to keep sharing about the business. I'm going to keep talking to people about it. And people truly do want real. I mean, my girl Carrie that's on right now, she listened to a video. She ghosted me for I don't know how long. I hope she's laughing at this, but she ghosted me forever. She wouldn't answer my messages back, and I stayed consistent with her. And anytime I thought about a sale or anything, I would reach out to her, and she still would ghost me. And then one night she logged on to Facebook and she listened to a video that I did in the middle of like the evening after I dropped my nieces off. And she reached out to me the next morning and was like, I'm done ghosting. She didn't say I'm done ghosting you, but she's like, I'm ready. I'm ready to start. You literally touched my heart. This is what I need. And I will talk to you in the morning about this, but I'm gonna stay true to it. And she's already recruited a girl before she even had her products. And she told me the biggest thing was money. And I was like, well, I've got a solution for you. And I was, I finally stopped taking no, and I was like, we can do this. I will jump in three-way chats with anybody who's interested, because I know that you are new with this and you don't have your products. So anybody who's willing to share without having the products, I instantly tell them, throw the people that they have curious or that they have thought that will do this with them, and we'll do a three-way chat. And because they start out and they don't know everything, and we all still don't know everything. We're still learning as we go. There's new things to learn constantly. I have started talking more in my stories about the business and being true about it, and not just being like, oh hey, you can ask for people that to do this with you, and you'll make some money. I get real about it, and I'm talking about the cruise because I'm like, I've never been on a cruise, and I get to go for free with my husband. I get to go with the girls from this community, and I am super excited. And I'm super excited to bring the belief to my husband and show him how real it is and how great everyone is in this community. Not that he didn't see that at our soup and sip, because he was having a grand old time there. But just staying consistent, whether the people like your stuff or not, they are watching. I had a girl who I talked about Plexus with way back in the day, and she never answered me. And then one day she's like, oh my God, Haley just got a spurt of energy. Can you be careful in the bed? She was like, hey, we've talked about this before, but I had reached out to her again, and she ghosted me, or she would just heart my message and she wouldn't answer me. And then one day she was like, hey, I've got some questions. constipation is one of the biggest side effects of well, hang on, baby. I'm on a phone call. She was like, constipation is one of the biggest side effects of the medication that they just put me on. I'm good. Can I, do you have a solution for this? And I was like, oh my God, I have the best solution. That's the whole reason why I started, was because I was constipated with my first pregnancy. And talking about why you started the products and what you're getting out of them, and truly staying true to them. And I know that I talked to Jess about this before, because we always run into a wall of like what to share. What are you sharing? Everyone's sharing the same thing. Truly going on about why you take the products and how you take the products, and showing them throughout the day. And it's, if it's just the triplex, it's a simple morning and evening routine. It's not something crazy. It's not something you have to do all day long. And a lot of people get that wrong. People think, oh well, this is something I have to keep on me all the time. This is something that I'm not going to remember to take. Well, it is, because you do it first thing in the morning and then you do it at night. Like, it's so simple. It's an easy routine. You're already up in the morning getting everyone else ready. You can grab this and go, and then you come home, and before you go to bed, you take the rest of it. So showing them how simple and easy it is, and talking about the products, and side by sides are one of my biggest hits on Facebook. So if you have the old pictures, pull up old pictures and put them next to recent pictures that you've taken, whether your pink drink's in it or not, but showing your face on Facebook, and showing them that the products actually do reduce inflammation and help you have energy, and reaching out to the people of your, like you guys have said before, like, the homeschooling moms and the homesteading moms, and the ones who have animals, the ones who have kids, the ones who have, are asking questions online about this, or they're sharing, their coffees, message them and be like, hey, I know you share your coffee every single day, but what if you did it and you got paid for it? Because I reached out to somebody today about doing the money chat, and it's actually a guy I had talked to multiple times about trying the products, but money's always been an issue. I was like, hey, we're having a 15-minute chat. Do you want to join in? And he's like, no, I'm okay. And I was like, you'd really be good at this. Like, I see your post all the time. You would be fantastic at this. And he was like, well, I actually just started a probiotic. And I was like, well, that's great, but are you getting paid to take that probiotic? And he was like, no, they're definitely not paying me. And I was like, but what if you could? Like, how awesome would that be? And we just went on and had a conversation about it. And even though he didn't join in the chat, he didn't want to participate, I still had that open conversation, and I felt good about it. I didn't feel silly at all. I basically told him that, he's taking a product and not being paid for, and that's something amazing that we get the opportunity to. And I constantly have talked about how Plexus has spoiled me. Like, they truly have spoiled me. They've spoiled me. The cup I'm drinking out is from Plexus. I was walking on the walking pad before that. That's from Plexus. I've got a calendar on my counter that is from Plexus. I'm getting ready to go on a cruise for 2 for free. Like, I am literally rolling that, and I can testify. I've been at my job for 9 years, and the best I get is a sweatshirt almost every single year, or a knife, because we carry knives on our uniforms. I have a drawer full of knives. Like, I'm not kidding you. I have jackets with my name on them that I can't wear out, because you can't drink or act any type of way or voice your opinion with your name and your establishment on it. So I'm not allowed to wear them out. It's against the rules. So, like, I can literally wear them at home, or wear them in the dark. Or I have a knife. So it's mind-boggling. And I had the same conversation with the guys at work. They were like, oh, it's a pyramid scheme. And I was like, pyramid scheme? No, pyramid scheme is waiting 30 years to retire from this job that I'm going to end up probably hurting myself on. I can't do this job for 30 years. And I was like, not to mention, you've worked this job for 15 years with me. So when was the last time they sent you on a vacation? And he was like, oh, this is definitely a pyramid scheme. And I was like, right. So don't come at me about a pyramid scheme when I'm getting ready to be sitting in the Bahamas in February and your ass is going to be here working shift and I'm going to be laughing at it, you know? And so I literally have been throwing that out there because Plexus literally rewards us in ways that I've never been. And Jess can tell you, I ghosted her for years. I think our oldest chat goes back to 2013 when I ghosted her originally. And then it took me 7 years of taking the products to actually be like, I'm done with this. I'm ready to share. And I can't thank everyone in this group for lighting a fire up underneath my ass to do the things that I need to do to grow my team and work with you guys and learn more each and every day because I truly love it. So that was all over the place, but that's what I'm doing.
Aw, that was great. I love it. Yes, and it's true. Like, you guys, we inspire each other. Like, outside of our Plexus world, it is dark and gloomy and depressing. And I love our group. Create that group. Like, if your people aren't ready for our hype and our chaos in that group, I get it. That's fine. But go create it and like go make your own chaos. Maybe a little less chaotic, but you know what I mean? It's your job. Like, go create excitement. That's what people need. That's what people want. Like, I can tell when we're in momentum because y'all are excited. I'm excited 24/7. Y'all have to calm me down. But like, when you're excited, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. So go and create that. And if you need motivation every day, like I said, go find it. You have to, it is your responsibility. Just like your health is your responsibility, re-preach that. I feel like after COVID, everybody's like, come on now, it's your responsibility to be healthy, not everybody else wearing the mask. Now it is your responsibility to wake up every day and be like, I'm disciplined. I'm going to do it. What am I doing today? If you don't know how to show up, go watch a training because there's endless amounts of resources on what we need to do to be successful in this business. There are people doing it. They have all started at zero. Have you seen the newest diamond? That girl was gold last year at convention. She's getting ready to go re-rank and re-enlist. So she's a diamond and she's getting ready to do it again. Y'all, she was a gold at convention. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And now she just she was just at the thing with Alec Clark. And I don't know what she's just excited. That's literally all she's doing is she is sharing and she's excited and that's all it is. There's no secret message. There's no secret sauce. It is literally you showing up every single day and excited because I can guarantee if you are not showing up every day, people are not thinking of you. Because I can't go somewhere and there is just not a single day that somebody doesn't say, Jess is still doing Plexus. Is she doing it? Is she doing it? There's no question in their mind. The same thing with most of you guys. I know Isabel's going to be waking up and making her active every single day. I know Caitlin's going to be having her pink drink selfie every single day, all the time. And Danielle is showing us and sending us the best graphics in the entire world. So show up, be disciplined, all the things. And I hope this was helpful. Do we have any questions? Anything else that you guys want to add? Any way we can help before we end? Go ahead. You're muted. There you go.
I also want to add like the negativity. Like if you think that like, oh, I'm not going to do this. People don't want to do this with me. People don't want to do the business. People don't want to buy the products. I'm not going to be able to be gold, whatever it is. Like you're putting that out there. That's what you're manifesting. That's what you're creating. So for me, like I knew I was going to be gold. Okay. I tell Jess, I'm going to be ruby by my birthday. My birthday's in March. Like that's happening. I am because I'm putting it out there. I believe that. I'm confident in that. So you have to no negative thoughts, only confidence and truly put out there like, this is what I'm doing. This is what's happening. I'm going to add people. I'm going to grow. I'm going to be successful.
Yes, it's true. And like what you tell yourself, what you speak, I say it all the time, manifest that shit, manifest it, manifest it. Like seriously, if you are not speaking it into existence, if you are not subconsciously thinking about it, It's not going to happen. Or if you're saying, oh, yeah, I'll do it. Oh, yeah, it might happen. Oh, yeah. Well, guess what? It's probably not going to happen. It is so true. I can't tell you guys, like, I have the Diamond 2025 on my screensaver. Okay. Let me just tell you, think, breathe, all the things diamond, all the diamond stuff that Caitlin got me is right there on my desk behind me. I can't tell you, every time I go somewhere, I've been seeing diamond on trucks. It's not a coincidence. When you think stuff, when you speak it into existence, it's gonna happen. And here we are. We're all working together. We're creating leaders. And it's not just for me. This is not just my goal of going diamond. It's to help all of you go gold and ruby and senior ruby, to be emerald, to go to Hawaii, go on a cruise. This is not about me. This is about so much more. That's just my personal goal of where I am right now. So I hope this really helps. If you guys feel like you need motivation, go into the chat. You don't need me to come over and tell you what to do and all the things. Go in the chat, and you've got a million of us to help you find the motivation to do the things, because you guys are freaking awesome. I've never had a team like this, and I'm so grateful for you. So I love it. Anything else? Think we're good?
And reach out to us, because I will light a fire under somebody's ass if they need it to, because you guys do it for me, I'll do it for anybody else. I've talked to Michelle before. We have, we pass ideas. I know, like I said, I've talked to Jess about, not knowing what to post, and just come to somebody, because we all have resources. I also, if anybody wants to shoot me their Gmail account, I stuck all of my Plexus graphics that I have screenshots on my phone into a shared album, and I would be happy to add you there. There's all the graphics that you could ever need in the world, that I have gotten from anybody who's posted in their stories, but I created it for my girls because they didn't really know where to start, and they don't have a lot of friends who do Plexus or share. So I made it for them, and I'm happy to add anybody into it. But yeah, don't think the negative, because it's only going to put you in a rut. I mean, we're halfway through the month, and I haven't signed anybody, but two of my girls have, and I'm lighting that business fire under everyone's ass because they need it. I reached out to a college student as well. She's a very good family friend of ours, but she's in college, can't work. She is on scholarships, and I know how her family is. And I reached out to her, and I was like, you're not working. So you have the perfect group of girls, because you all are in the gym. I see you all. You're all in the gym. You're all drinking those Celsius drinks. You're putting crap into your body. You're young and beautiful, and you're out on that sports field. So how about you do this with me, because your mom's doing it with me, and you can do it with me, and you can run a business and make money. And I know your girls at college can afford this, because I'm watching you all do what you do. So don't be afraid to reach out to somebody who's holding a Celsius. I tell my brother every time he walks in the door, and I'm like, I got something better for you. I got something better. When you're ready, I got something better for you.
I
So
guarantee
yeah,
if you teach it in every day like that, they already know. They're waiting for you to come at them with oh, I know I need Plexus. I need Plexus. I know you're gonna tell me what I need. It's so true. And
I
Carrie,
was
go ahead.
sorry. I was at so I play Bunko once a month with my mom and all her old friends.
what is
And
Bunko?
it's a dice game. It's like it's so hard to explain, but I play it once a month. And so there's three tables, and they're usually in different rooms, and like everyone's talking and whatever. And there was a table in the other room, and like two of them were like, I just need to lose weight. I need to do this. I literally stopped Bunko, and I said, listen, if one more of y'all talk about losing weight or that you don't like something about yourself, I'm gonna lose my shit, because I know you watch my stories on Facebook. And they all just looked at me. I was like, you're getting on my nerves. They were all like, well, it's too expensive. I'm like, I am 90. I'm like, you are literally in your 60s. I know you can afford this. Like, don't tell me you can't. You are all retired, doing your diamond art and your fucking whatever. Sorry, excuse my language. But I'm like, you couldn't afford it. I was so irritated. But I'm gonna keep planting the seeds, y'all, because someday they're all gonna come to me.
Yeah, my sister does Arbonne, and we were away we were away this past weekend, and we did eat out every single night. We ate breakfast and lunch at the house, but then we ate dinner away each night. And she messaged me in our group family chat, our sister chat, and she was like, "Oh my God, I've been sitting on the toilet for an hour." And I was like, "Oh, I got something to fix that." And she goes, "No, it's because I ate out for the last 3 nights." And I said, "I ate out for the last 3 nights and my gut's not like that.
Yup.
I'm not running to the bathroom to shit myself. So clearly your products are not working. So when
One of
you're
the girls
ready."
got a shot, and I was like, "Are you like?" I literally looked at her. I was like, "Are you dumb? Don't do that."
It's true. Yep. The way that you guys present it confidently, it just shows. So, and Carrie, I know you're just starting out, so welcome to the clan.
The coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome. I'm so glad that you hopped on tonight, and I hope you learned something. But we're a really fun group, and I absolutely love them. And you're gonna love it here. And if you have questions or anything, don't
She is doing great. We have had like, I don't know, 6 three-way chats already.
Sorry.
Yeah,
But
she is.
coming.
Yeah, I've lost count. Every time she sends me a name, I'm like, wait, which one was that? Because I'm losing track here. I can't keep them straight. But she's got a fire under her butt, and she already said, she was like, I need 2 more to be able to afford my products for next month. And I was like, we got this, girl. I checked. I said, you got 22 days till you can fast start silver. Like, we got this.
Yeah.
I started with Monet 2 years ago, and I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't go past the first month thing because the products made my hair look like horse mane, and I couldn't share something I didn't enjoy, so I didn't continue. And I didn't have a good mentor above me either.
Yeah. And I can guarantee here at Plexus, like as long as you, number one, stay consistent with the products, you're gonna see results. And like we have the best community. I was with another network marketing company prior to this, and like it's different here. The way that the compensation plan is, like we all want everybody to win and we win together. And that's why it's just so different. It's like you're never left alone. And
Yeah.
so, and Caitlin's amazing. So I'm glad you're in good hands.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. You had to take the Dulcolax? Yes. Oh yeah, but the Plex is expensive, but the shots aren't. Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
One day she'll get tired of hearing me every day.
Yeah.
This. And then she'll sigh at me. And then she'll just go on with what she was doing. I'm like, one day I'll rub off on you.
One day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People just don't want to know that you're right. That's all. And they don't want the solution, which is gut health, because it's not a quick fix. So I'm gonna click stop record real quick.
And they're